Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today I got two Kershaw knives to check out and share with you guys. These are coming via the Lefty EDC knife pass around. Shout out to Kevin for the opportunity. And of course, these will all be linked down below so you guys can check out prices, availability, and variants if you're interested. Those help out the channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you and at zero extra cost. Let's start with this new Kindred model here, shall we? And we're going to cut to the chase and see what this one is all about. All right, first impressions, it looks like we have aluminum here on the handles, and if I had to judge here, it looks like we are looking at an automatic knife, which again, Kershaw does a really great job with automatic knives for sure. This is very interesting here on the deep pocket carry clip. It's actually pretty deep carry, and it looks like it is reversible, right? Very easy to reverse, especially the way it mounts on the inside sort of liner portion, right? Or this cutout here on the aluminum handle. That's pretty neat. And we got thumb studs here, but I don't know. I want to say it's an automatic. I mean, it fooled me completely, right? I'm over here like, oh yeah, definitely an automatic. I'm willing to bet money on it. But of course, it is not. It looks like it's just a good old plunge lock button lock. So boom. All right, there we go. We got a beautiful drop point blade on here, stone washed, flat grind with D2 steel. It is an in-house design, so it is not made as a collaboration. It's a Kai/Kershaw in-house design, made of course overseas in China. Why they put that on the blade, I don't know. Seems like it's kind of unnecessary to me, I'll tell you that. But okay, good movement here with the button. And the button doesn't protrude out too much, only when it's out, but even then, right, has this cutout around the circle, right, kind of helps it so you don't accidentally trigger it. And a very interesting sort of pivot here, right? It's captive, but it's got a hole there, and then you got a T8 on the other side. It's the first time seeing a pivot like that. That is pretty interesting there for sure. Obviously, kind of ball bearing action here. Thumb stud deployment is good. That reverse flick is good. So yeah, they obviously tuned this thing pretty well. Fidgety, you bet, right? Absolutely a very fidgety knife, just by nature. Good alignment there on the blade. And yeah, ergos are pretty good, guys. We got nice contouring all around the aluminum. That pocket clip is deep carry and very comfortable as well. It sits nice and shallow. The bill right here doesn't protrude up too much, and I'm able to squeeze hard on here. I'm gonna give it a good 9.5 out of 10 right there. It is reversible. After all, a button lock knife is ambidextrous friendly, as I am demonstrating poorly here with my zero dexterity left hand. But yeah, there we go. If I can do that with my non-dominant hand, lefties out there absolutely can do this all day. I definitely like this drop point, right? The tip is nice and aligned here with the pivot like that. Don't have to bend the wrist too much to use the tip if you wanted to. You can still do some good slicing, right? It is a full flat grind, so this thing's gonna be pretty slicey for sure. Let's check out this other one right here. That was the Kindred, right? Let's check out the Launch Iridium. Now, if it has launch in the name, right? There we go. This one is the automatic one. I mean, for sure, I'm not fooling myself this time around. It says Auto Kershaw, so that's how you know. It is an automatic knife. Now, the Iridium is one of my favorite designs from Kershaw, right? I featured the Iridium here in the channel way back when it came out. And it's one of the very first few knives that I got a chance to make content on the channel here. So I absolutely love the Iridium. This one seems to be all blacked out. We have aluminum, of course, on the scales here. Love the little gray backspacer. You typically have a different color combo on the regular Iridium, the non-auto version, and deep pocket carry clip, which is also reversible for lefties. So that is also a good touch. So here we go. If you're ready, I'm ready. I'm gonna get a good grip on it and bam, right? Oof, okay. I mean, they absolutely killed it with the design on the blade. Absolutely love the Iridium so much. And this one is not just any ordinary steel, right? It is a flat grind stone wash, but guess what? It is Magna cut steel, right? Absolutely gotta love that. USA, so this one's made here in good old US of A, right? No China on this one. So there you go. For my USA knife loving folks out there, this one is pretty good. Now you can close it one-handed. I like that the spring isn't like crazy. Right, you can close it one-handed, very easily deploy. Let me know in the comments. Do you EDC automatic knives very often? I have a few automatic knives myself, and I don't often EDC automatic knives for some reason. Don't get me wrong, I love autos just as much as the next person, but I do find myself carrying, you know, manual folders more often than not. So, but if you were gonna get a automatic knife, I mean, this one is a pretty great option here. You can forward choke, of course. Ergos are pretty good. I have average size hands, not the biggest, not the smallest of hands. Still plenty of handle there. If you have bigger hands, no doubt about that. Very comfortable, right, with the pocket clip. I can tell you for sure this pocket clip goes in and out of the pocket very nicely. Absolutely dig that. So yeah, it's nice to see a automatic version of already an iconic and very popular model from Kershaw, the Iridium. So that's pretty nice right there. Let's go ahead and do some size comparisons right here. You can see the Kindred is a little bit smaller. The Iridium is a little bit longer there. One's manual, one is auto. There's the MSI. Here is the Stitch from Microtech. Those are also made in the good old US of A. Obviously, they're going to be a little bit longer in length. Keeping it in America, Golden, Colorado, USA, Earth to be exact. Check out Spyderco. We got the PM2, the Para 3. Para 3 is a little bit shorter, more comparable to the Kindred, although the Kindred is a little bit smaller. Iridium is a little bit longer than the Para 3, but shorter than the PM2, it looks like, or at least very comparable. Here's the Demko AD 20.5, and here's the Kunwu Chad. I'll let you guys kind of take it all in right there, right? These two are very comparable, so are these two. On the budget end, we got the Civivi Vision FG, and we got the Kizer Militaw, both of which are very comparable to the Iridium, whereas the Kindred is a little bit smaller. And last but not least, there's the Vosteed Porcupine and the CJRB Pyrite Light, right? All these are highly recommendable EDC knives. Again, all linked down below if you guys want to check out prices, availability, and variants. And I do have content on all these knives if you guys want to learn more. Just put the knife name Miguel EDC on the YouTube search box and you'll find those videos right away. But of course, you already know what time it is. We're going to go ahead and get scientific with it here, if you know what I mean. Got some paper, got some cardboard. And these I've already seen some use via the lefty EDC knife pass around. That edge on the Iridium is a little bit crispier than on the Kindred here, but let's go ahead and go 5x zoom for some extra scientific points. And yeah, regardless of already seeing some use via the knife pass around, these are still pretty crispy. Switching over to the Iridium here. Oh yeah, Magna Cut is crispy, ladies and gentlemen. Getting swirls here for days. Let's go full slices on the Kindred. Here we go. Boom. Bam. Bada boom. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely going through that paper all day. And switching back to the Auto Iridium here. Oh, nice. Wow. All right, that feels really good, ladies and gentlemen. Or mostly gentlemen, right? I think like 1% of the channel viewers are female. The other 99.9% is like male. So my dudes out there are the ones really making it happen here. Piece of cardboard, single wall, cutting at a diagonal angle here with the Kindred first. Oh, wow. Yeah. Very effortless, you guys. Told you that flat grind was going to be very slicey. Switching over to the Auto Iridium. All right, same deal here. And one last one. Yeah, both of them are really good. Obviously, the Magna Cut is more of a premium steel over D2, which means this one obviously is going to be more affordable. The Kindred is going to be way more affordable than the Magna Cut Iridium right here on the left. But you guys rate these in the comments on a scale from 1 through 10, 10 being the sharpest, right? You will let me know. Well, there you guys have it. Those are some quick rapid fire overviews on two very interesting, kind of similar but also different models from Kershaw. The Kindred right here, right, a little bit smaller, manual, plunge and lock, button lock. I would do the whack test, but this is not mine, right? It's lefty, so just gonna have to check some other YouTubers' whack test if you really wanna see that. And the auto version of the Iridium is a home run here because the Iridium formula is already a banger, right? And if you really like autos, right, and you want to get that premium steel, Magna Cut, I mean, you can't go wrong with this one. Absolutely recommend both of these. And they are both making a great first impression here on this quick unboxing overview, guys. Let me know your thoughts on these, right? What do you all like about them? What do you love about them? Is there anything you dislike about them? Let me know. Let's hang out in the comment section down below. And again, these knives and every other knife you saw in this video will be linked in the description and pinned comments. So if you want to check prices, availability, and variants, using those links do help out the channel at zero extra cost to you. but of course completely up to you as well. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.